The city of Sparta has fallen, with perhaps the rest of Gorgo's precious territory to follow quickly. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our In Denial series. So this is going very, very well at this point, and I am enjoying myself, obviously and immensely. Let's go ahead and repair the monument in Sparta. I would also like to go ahead and train in Akhetaten a couple of fresh inquisitors to come down and clear unauthorized religions from the remainder of this territory. Now, recall that from episode 1 in the series, I talked about some of the mods I'm using. I have some of the endgame techs that kind of pop up and make things interesting in the final eras of the game disabled. I have disabled giant death robots, and I have disabled rock bands. Giant death robots because I kind of felt similarly about the equivalent in Civilization 5. They literally were announced when the developers implemented them in Civ 5, and GDR is just another version of it in Civ 6. They were announced as a way to kind of hurry the end of the game along, which is not always the way that I want to play Civ 6. I understand from a gameplay perspective like why they would add that in order to keep the dopamine flowing and keep the momentum moving, because things do get hairier and more complex. But I like the fact that things require more nuance toward the end of a game of Civ 6. And in a way, the GDR and the Civ 5 equivalent are just a way to kind of circumvent that nuance by giving you an all-powerful military unit. And so I preferred not to use them. And then the rock bands just get noisy. Honestly, the rock bands are cool, but they just get noisy. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me think. It looks like the most substantial city she has left now is Farsalos, so I'll go ahead and send my spy there. We just took Sparta. We're on turn 224. It's 1906 AD. This apostle is a debater. And it looks like they need a little bit of... Yeah. Let's bring you here and have you heal up for a bit before we do anything combat-wise. And we're going to connect Eritrea very shortly. Let's go ahead and repair some of the buildings we have that we spent some turns demolishing in Athens. The Spec Ops army is ready to move down. Let's move them all the way down here. They still can't be seen, which is funny to me. But let's clear those units out. Not that they're some huge threat. All right, so now we've got all three of those tied together. All right, we have our military engineers continuing to just get things repaired in the area. Gorgo hasn't done a lot to like keep the farmland really vibrant in here, and you know, it's the food, you know, the productive potential of this farmland, given all the volcanic eruptions that have been happening for the entire game, it cannot be overstated. It's really something that needs to happen, so I'm working on that. All right, let's get that quarry repaired, because that's additional production with a recent boost. All right, I'm just going to have you heal. And I'm tempted to steal that. You know what? Hang on. No, I can't this turn, but I am tempted to take that settler from her. I'm just going to continue firing on Caguana with the Battleship Armada. It's just a good way to gain some additional experience. And in our city here, there's going to be rebellion in some turns, but in 3 turns, the city will grow again. In 7 turns, Naken will grow. I still need to go get my builder back that was taken from the barbarians that are hanging out here, and I need to clear that barbarian encampment, but I'm not in a huge hurry. Excavate artifact. Nice. So this is a Renaissance artifact, a halberd. And we go to the next era. So I have plenty. Oh, wow. Yeah, sure. I have plenty of Aeroscore locked in. And we almost have our spaceport built in Rockadet. The Statue of Liberty will be done in Swinet soon, which will help with diplomatic victory.
God said, "Let there be light." He surely must have meant perfectly coherent light. I shall return again to the light of the sun, to prepare a home for thy descendants.
All right, change policies. Is there anything that I can switch to that would be better at this point? I kind of doubt it. Tourism bonuses are probably a good idea. I'm going to maintain elite forces as long as necessary. That's our Dark Age bonus that we're using to thoroughly annihilate Cleopatra. Or not Cleopatra, but Gorgo. We are Cleopatra, obviously. All right, still plenty of repairing to do in my various cities. That's fine. So let's now research telecommunications so we can improve that submarine that's floating around somewhere out there. Still have housing, and Sparta says it's starving. That's probably not going to be the case for too much longer. Let's choose a civic. Globalization. Ooh, yeah. This is one that I will be using. More than one policy from. And also this policy helps us build towards the next tiers of government. The endgame governments that were added in Gathering Storm. All right, Memphis. What do you need? Because at this point, you could actually help with a number of things. Theater Square might be the best. But also an industrial zone. You know? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I actually really like the idea. Hang on. There we go. Why aren't you letting me swap that tile? Oh, I know why, because the city doesn't actually belong to us yet. It's occupied. So I would love to have an industrial district, basically, is what I'm thinking of, but I don't think I really can just yet. So, tell you what, in the meantime, let's go ahead and build a holy site. We haven't built one of those in a while. A little bit of extra faith per turn couldn't help, or couldn't hurt. Couldn't help. You know what I mean. All right, let's get the neighborhood repaired too. Although I do want the university and research lab repaired. Having the neighborhood repaired first means the city grows back faster and everything happens faster. So speaking of that, let's repair the granary here. Sergey is just going to hang out until we actually have... Hang on, how are we doing World Games-wise? No one's participated in the World Games. I did give some orders to start training athletes, and they're going to be done next turn. And I can do it again before the end of the era, so that's good. Ephesus, I want you to trade with Rockadet. All right, mechanized infantry. Let's have you link up. And next target is going to be Corinth. We're just going to start rapidly moving through. Farsalos is going to be a pretty major target too. All right, let's upgrade you to a jet fighter. Won't be able to use you this turn, but that's okay. All right, this tank army can also upgrade to a modern armor. We'll be able to do more of that very soon. Oh, I hadn't fully upgraded that artillery yet. I should have done that first. Oops. All right, so we'll do that next. But this artillery here can actually fire on Corinth. It's in range of the volcano, so I have to be a little careful. But we'll live. All right, this machine gun army will be able to fire on Farsalos. I think what I'll do is have it come down here for now. Can't quite do anything with you right now. Next turn we'll be able to. Yeah, these cities are actually going to fall, like, very fast. And it's going to be great. All right, let's have you heal up because you just need a little bit of extra health. And we'll have this supply convoy just sit tight for a second. Nice. All right, so we're fully connecting a lot of these cities with rails. All right, the military engineer is done here, so you can come back and keep helping with that, actually. Battleship, I want you just to continue firing, gain some more experience. Still have some more repairs to do. Alright, so this destroyer fleet, I might be able to do more work in this area. Yeah, see, now that I'm attacking Corinth, I can bring these units down here and actually have them help with the main fight. So let's do that. Gonna do everything I can. Let's get rid of that general. Doesn't actually get rid of them, it just moves them. But I'm gonna do everything I can to continue staying defensive and not get too excited with like how this war is going, because it is going very well and I'm enjoying it, but I already lost a unit last episode and I would prefer not to continue losing any more units for the remainder of the series because it's just gone that well. Troilus and Crusade, and you just want some, you know what, you don't need the one-time deal, just give me that great work and I'll be happy about it. If you're going to give up your future tourism, then I'll take it. Climate change is in full swing, and it's my fault. Unfortunately.
Here at our sea-washed
and
sunset
here we
gates
go.
shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning.
That was a reference to electricity. City losing loyalty. Yes, I know. I'm working on it, game. Give me a second. Increased trade route capacity. Nice. Yeah, that's only going to keep happening because I'm literally taking Gorgo's trade route capacity. All right, how am I doing on this? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go crazy training athletes for one more round here as a way just to ensure that I'm in good shape. All right, how about we get... I don't need another builder here at this point. Another submarine wouldn't be the worst thing to send off to join the other one. Aquatic center. That's extra amenities for these cities up here would be most meaningful. All right. Sewer. Yep. Also, do I have enough gold now for that final upgrade? I think I do. Yes. Rocket artillery. Done. Alright, this unit is actually able to fire on Corinth, which is pretty significant because that might have just locked in the victory. It did. So Corinth is ours. Corinth might be tough to hold on to, but once we take Farsalos... Yeah, Corinth is currently losing loyalty. That was expected. Alright, but I think once we take Farsalos, that will change pretty rapidly. Good. You can fire from here. You can fire twice, in fact. Oh, this is just going absurdly well. Yes, I want to keep the city. She's got a number of, like, smaller cities down here that are going to be really helpful to have as my cities in a few turns. I'm just saying. It'll be nice. All right. We do need to repair the spaceport in Athens, but let's get the university repaired in Athens first. That just seems like, given the city's namesake, kind of important to pursue. Let's go ahead and build a monument in Corinth. Rebellion in 46 turns. I don't think we're actually going to lose Corinth. I think Corinth will be fine. All right, I'm going to order these units to attack here, and now this apostle should finish off that Mongolian apostle. So lots of random religious warfare happening for sure. All right, you can tell that we're gaining some progress in the world games. None of the other civilizations are paying attention to it whatsoever, which is fascinating. All right, let's get some farms built. Working well. Eritrea is now fully connected. Very nice. Yeah, starting to look good in terms of just overall progress. All right, I'm going to just sneak this tank out into the water and steal that settler from Greece because I can. And we'll leave that tank army in place there until I can fully promote them. But this modern armor army, I can... Let's move them into position. Let's move that supply cart up. And we'll have them attack. Because the next turn is not going to be pretty for Farsalos. Yeah, and that unit has a promotion available, so... Yeah, they're not going to like the way things go. Also, I have a jet fighter. In case you forgot. Interestingly, though, the jet fighters are modeled after Sukhois. I noticed that the last time I played. Again, having built up a little bit more of a passion for aviation. While I was away. All right, so we have a tank army over here, and I could go ahead and eliminate this unit out of hand, which will add to Gorgo's war misery. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to keep that great engineer there for now. All right, the mobile SAM site here, I just want to make sure they're supporting units on the front line. This drone, I want you to link up and skip your turn. You can link up as well. All right, I can go ahead and attack Farsalos with my infantry here. It won't hurt. Do I have any other military units that I've just, like, you know, forgotten about? I've got them all mostly in play. It's glorious. All right, so for us, I'm not going to have anything to do with this spy. I might as well move this spy somewhere where they're useful. Is there someone... Yeah. Pedro. Or, you know what? Even better. Ooh, Pedro is actually the one. Holy crap, what a coincidence. I was going to say, let me find the person who's making the most progress. And it's actually Pedro. So, looks like you are launching the Earth satellite right now, so he is definitely making progress. Why don't you travel to Rio? And we can start messing with Pedro instead of with Gorgo. How about that? All right, go to the next... Oh, just kidding. Don't go to the next turn. There we go. Now go to the next turn. All right, so taking a little bit of damage here. Not unexpected. But Farsalos is about to take a lot more damage than that. And that's the largest of her remaining cities. Gorgo is a shadow of her former self. Look at her science and culture income. I've taken it all. Well, not all, but almost all. Almost. Done taking it all. It's gonna happen. Hasn't happened yet, but it will. Can you tell I'm enjoying myself? All right, so You're going to give me Hagar the Raven, and you just want some resources. Yeah, sure. Give me stuff to help with culture. University of Sankor has been built by a Monitor. I confess, some of the newer wonders in the game, I'm still not like perfectly familiar with like what all of them do. So like,
problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place.
indeed, George Bernard Shaw. So what I was going to say is that there are some of the later wonders that when they're built, I might not have the appropriate reaction always because I'm not necessarily aware of what that wonder does, oddly enough. All right, so extra combat strength versus units in districts. Yeah, sure. All right, so Farsalos. Oh my god, the fact that this one can already fire. Tell you what, let's move you here and have you fire on Farsalos from here. So that unit's also now promotable. We're still benefiting from the extra combat experience, and, well, you can tell. Let's let both of the machine guns get some experience now. All right, I'm just going to let the jet fighter cut its teeth on this encampment. The encampment doesn't, like, it's going to fall in a second anyway. All right, Farsalos is now mine. Keep city. Notice it's fully loyal to us. Right, well, maybe not fully loyal. It's half loyalty, but it's gaining loyalty and will be fully loyal in 33 turns. So we're making good progress there. Now, I can move my jet fighter next turn. I can't this turn. It's fine. Let's go ahead and research stealth technology so I can have jet bombers. Now, how are we doing world games-wise? 200. I think we're winning. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and buy the research lab with Faith and Rockadet. Now, this is interesting. I could build the satellite here. I totally could. But what I need amenities in Rockadet. A water park is probably the best idea. So let's get that done. Akhenaten, you can launch the Earth satellite. And then I'm going to use you. Watch this.
Then weave the web of the mystic measure.
Boom.
From the depths of the sky.
And I can still use that guy one more time.
Come, swift spirits of might and of pleasure. Fill the dance and the music of mirth.
Honestly, I should have waited on that because now I'm going to find... Oh, that might have been the last natural wonder that I hadn't discovered yet. Nice. Yeah, so that was a nice boost to era score. But now we have that done. What else can we do? Shadet, you could probably be... I mean, I have room for more traders, so let's go ahead and get more traders set up. In Apu, there's a little bit more of a need for... Theater square, maybe? Yeah, let's... In place of the Sphinx, we'll have a full theater square. Okay, and now... It looks like I should repair the theater square here first in Ephesus. All right, let's finish repairing the campus in Athens, obvious reasons. Let's finish repairing the market in Sparta so we can get additional trade capacity going. Let's purchase a monument in Farsalos. Let's repair the granary. Set you to growth focus. Yeah, this war is in the bag at this point. Akhenaten can go ahead and launch the moon landing project, which I will set up. I can't use that guy again this turn, but I can next turn, so I will. All right, and I can bring you... Or is this not repaired yet? Oh, no, we don't control it yet. I was about to say, why can't I heal there? I should be able to heal there, but I can't. Why can't I? That's why. All right, so we've repaired that pasture. We've repaired that farmland. So there was some improved farmland in the area. All right, now let's go ahead and connect that. See, now Memphis is connected via rail, thanks to the rails that we set up earlier. And we are about to connect to Athens. We'll be moving very quickly through all this territory. All right, now this unit might be able to hit Mycenae from here. Oh my god, they can. I'm going to send this destroyer fleet around to the side. I can actually do a little bit of damage down here now. So Mycenae is the next target now. I'm not going to use the Spec Ops army unless I feel I absolutely have to. There we go. That settler now belongs to me. Get wrecked. Oh, no. This is just the sheer joy of doing this well after Gorgo had me on my back foot for the first part of the game is just breathtaking. The World Congress has awarded me 4 diplomatic victory points. So I actually think that means we're going to be in front. Yeah, we're in front on diplomatic victory now. But that also means the AI will vote aggressively to remove me from the front. No. I'm not going to keep trading away all of my aluminum. All right, it does seem like we are still losing a little bit of oil per turn. Atomic era ends in 4 turns.
One day there will be no borders, no boundaries, no flags, and no countries. And the only passport will be the heart.
Carlos Santana. 50% production towards air units and carriers. Extra production and gold from all trade routes. Science per city-state. Plus 2 gold plantations. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the production and gold bonus. It's not going to help with growth anymore, but that's fine. Rocket artillery. Plus 1 range. Oh my god. Tank army. Promotion available. Extra combat strength versus units in districts. Oh my god, so many promotions. Battleship. Plus 1 range. Choose Civic. Let's go ahead and research social media. Now, we have some governor tiles here. I have... Yeah. Double adjacency bonuses for harbors. I have that governor in Thebes that I haven't really, like, taken advantage of her bonuses a lot. We have some additional coastal flooding happening that we can hopefully deal with. One of the things I can definitely do is convert to... How am I doing on... Yeah, I can convert some of my major cities to nuclear power. World Games, I think we've got it in the bag, so I'm going to stop investing there. Yeah, what I'm going to do for Shadet is I want to go ahead and add that +6 neighborhood district, because that city has had... That entire area has had trouble growing for a while. Right, so you need amenities. Don't really know that I have the means to give you those. Bolshoi Theater could be useful to build. Tell you what, let's get a builder going so that we can take advantage of those trees and then build Bolshoi. Okay, yeah. Here we're just going to continue rebuilding. So military academy, as much production as possible. Yep, encampment, watermill, Shadet. Now, you already have a trade route, right? You do. So let's go ahead and connect Sparta. That's a very satisfying move, huh? Let's get that done. And then we have these new inquisitors that I've trained. Let's have them come down. And I can go ahead and give the order. And the moon landing has been launched. 2 in a row. Just consecutive science victory steps. Thanks to that particular great person. And the reason we've been able to do it twice is that we built the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Grants a one-time culture bonus equal to 10 times your science per turn and marks the second step towards the science victory.
Distracted from distraction by distraction.
Okay, so now the question is... Yeah, I've already changed policies this turn, ironically, so I won't be able to do anything else. I think we just unlocked social media. So now we can choose, let's go ahead and say near future governance, or I can say, yeah, let's do near future governance. Unfortunately, I kind of wish I could save this until the next era. We have so much momentum that, all right, I can convert you to nuclear power. Let's do that. We have so much momentum that we're building up a lot of era score. +2 gold for every citizen in the city. Nice. Yeah, climate change is out of control. I'm about to stop burning coal, which will help. Not a lot. A little bit late for that. All right, so I think everything's connected adequately here. Yeah, let's get that hooked up. So I can start doing like ski resorts. Let's do one in Shadet. It's time to do stuff like that. Ooh, also there's that, I forgot about the geothermal fissure in Memphis. That's really handy. All right, and now it looks like Athens is connected via rail. We just have a little bit more work to do here, and we're fully connected up. Let's go ahead and get that unit done. We will shelter a few of these units in place just for safety's sake. But wait, Mycenae's in range of what? Oh my god. That is disgusting. That is like the grossest thing I've seen in a while. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. All right. Let's attack Olympia with the fighter. Yeah, this is happening faster than I thought. We're going to move this mechanized infantry down. They'll get a promotion for taking Mycenae. Yeah, Gorgo's done. She's done. She's completely and utterly done. The order's already been given. Oh, just kidding. Now it has. So there's this Spartan city of Heh down here that I could take pretty easily. I could also go ahead and kill this unit right now. Oh, I should have done that with the Spec Ops army. That would have been perfect. Let's go ahead and keep the city. Yeah, we're at this point, we're just steamrolling. We're going to build a monument there. There's not even enough loyalty pressure from her other cities, despite us both being in a dark age. There's not enough loyalty pressure to save her. So I'm going to move this machine gun army in here. All right, can't do anything this turn. But I'm going to move the Spec Ops army in here. And they will actually be able to do some damage. They'll also be able to gain some experience. And I don't want to waste this entire era not giving them any chance to fight. Because they are incredibly powerful. So let's get the supply convoy in place as well. The tank army doesn't have anything to do right now. This settler might have something to do. I'm going to have it just skip its turn for a while. Okay, now this destroyer fleet... Oh, hi. Oh, I'm not at war with... Really? Is Caguana not... Caguana is not at war with me anymore. Okay. I stand corrected. I saw the purple and I was ready to attack it. But I don't need to. I don't need to. That's great. All right, so now this military engineer is back. So we have 3 military engineers in place ready to help out. All right, so unsurprisingly, they're attacking the machine gun army outside Olympia. This is going to be over fast. Now that the remaining major cities are out of commission. Science-wise, we are in the lead. We're tied with Gorgo.
I would say invisibility would be sort of a fun power to have. Just to see what it was like to move through the world and not be looked at.
All right, jet bomber.
Justice is the bond of men in states. For the administration of justice, which is the determination of what is just, is the principle of order in political society.
Indeed. Good Aristotle quote. Mechanized infantry. Yep, let's give them the amphibious bonus. Jet fighter is upgradable again. Extra combat strength versus cavalry. Alliance with a monitor has expired. Let us declare friendship. And what did we have? A research alliance? I think that's all we had. I don't think we had a religious alliance. I don't recall that. All right, nanotechnology is the one that I need to launch the Mars colony for the next stage of things. So let's start focusing on that. And now we can choose our next form of governance. Synthetic technocracy would give me more economic policies. Corporate libertarianism would give me more military policies. +3 power in all cities, 30% production towards all city projects, -10% tourism. So corporate libertarianism would reduce science. It would increase production. Accumulating resources with improvements provide +1 per turn. So that would be good for all of my rare resources. I'm going to go for corporate libertarianism. I don't want to sacrifice my military advantages right now that I have. I think that's most in line with kind of the way that we're currently... Whoa, hello. The way that we're currently running things. All right, let's buy the Daramare with faith. And now I can buy the research lab eventually with faith, so I'll hold off there, and instead we'll build a... Yeah, hang on. Before we even build anything, let me see what else I can do conquering-wise, because this is... It's going well. Oh, also, I have some pillaging to do. Hello, everyone. Oh my god, this artillery can fire on Phocaea. How absurd is that? The range on them when they're fully upgraded is just off the charts. Let's go ahead and upgrade you to modern artillery. Or modern armor, I should say. Oh yeah, and I have a fourth. Or a third that I forgot existed that's level 5. So we're in even better shape than I was giving myself credit for. We have so much powerful artillery. All right, Memphis. Yeah, I will have to do something this turn, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and build a trader in Memphis. How about we finish repairing the districts and everything here? Anything more that needs to be done here? Yeah, why don't you get a sewer going there? Repair the barracks. Farsalos, why don't you do a hydroelectric dam? Definitely the granary in Mycenae. Ooh, Auckland. I didn't know Auckland was in the game. We might be able to take them from Gorgo. Well, we definitely will, because Gorgo won't exist before long, but... Yeah, let's go ahead and go for Curator. Additional tourism from great works of art, music, and writing in the city. Pingala is good for science and cultural victory pursuit, and I'm going to try to leverage that. Now, Ra Cadet has been trading with Tenochtitlan. It looks like that's still the city to trade with, so let's go ahead and keep that going. Memphis, I think this is a new trader, right? No, it's the existing trader. So why don't you just repeat that? Let's build that geothermal plant in Memphis. Excellent. And now it's just a matter of connecting everything up. Yeah, we're in great shape. like crazy good shape. Inquisitor can clear unwanted religions from Sparta. Ooh, this trader can connect Sparta with Rockadet. Now, I think it would be beneficial for me to go ahead and move the supply unit down there. And let's also go ahead and bring another... Oh, there's a capturable barbarian builder there. Nice. Bring the tanks down to surround Olympia. We're 40 minutes into the episode. I was going to try and just take the rest of Sparta this particular episode, but I've been running long for a few in a row, and I don't want to go too nuts with that. So let's see. Hang on, is there anything down here to the south? Not really. I'm just looking at this new... Ooh. Any Plains Hills over here? Aha! Yeah, we're going to put a city there. There's extra uranium there, which could come in handy for the endgame. This destroyer fleet... there's not a lot that I can do with it, but we'll be able to pillage a few improvements belonging to Megara in the next episode. It looks like this apostle has arrived. Let's go ahead and convert Neken, which will be good for this city and for Mendez. And it looks like my submarine has made its way up. Tell you what, we are 42 minutes into the episode. I'm going to go ahead, we'll let the era transition, or let the turn transition here, into turn 230. And this will be it for this episode. In the next one, Gorgo is going to fall. These remaining cities are not going to take long to eliminate. I might be able to do all 4 of them in 2 or 3 turns. That would be my guess. We're still earning experience while we're in a Dark Age. We have 3 more turns of that, so I'm going to try and maximize that as much as I can and get my units, some additional combat experience, but things are going stupidly well. And we have 2 more turns. Well, we have more turns than just 2 left, but we have 2 left in this Dark Age, and we're going to have a Heroic Age. And at that point, we've seen that many times. It'll be our 3rd Heroic Age for the game. 3rd? We've been up and down. But it's positive, because we get to probably finish out the game in a Heroic Age. That would be my guess of the direction things are going. I don't want to assume, but things are going really well at the moment, so we're just going to keep things trucking along in that direction. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and additional perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.